Welcome back to Cotton Creation. So today we're going to be using lion's mane mushrooms to make a vegan steak. Yes, you heard that correctly. Lion's mane mushroom to make a vegan steak. This is what lion's mane mushrooms look like. As you can tell, they look like the mane of a lion, which is how they got their name. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to get use the press technique by Chef Derek Serrano from Wicked Kitchen. And so what I'm going to do is heat up some oil in a cast iron skillet. And I'm going to simply place my lion's manes in the pan, and I'm going to press them out so that we can get all of the water, as much water as we can out, because these mushrooms tend to hold quite a lot of water. So I'm going to be using another cast iron skillet to press these mushrooms and get as much water as I can out. Now, I didn't mention this, but sometimes the lion's mane mushrooms, from where they, depending on how they're grown, whether they're grown in a grow bag in the wild or on a log, sometimes there will be some of the soil and stuff that is at the base of the mushroom. You want to make sure you cut that off. And if there's any other dirt on them, just take like a damp paper towel and just brush that off before you cook them. So as you can see, we are pressing them, and this is getting a nice sear on your mushrooms. So that's what you want. And we're just going to flip them over, and we're going to repeat that step of pressing them with that second cast iron skillet. These mushrooms have a very meaty, light flavor. Or excuse me, not flavor, a very meaty like texture. And they take on whatever flavor you give them. So this is a really great meat substitute. Next, I'm going to work on the marinade. I'm going to be using some olive oil, some soy sauce, black pepper, ground thyme, some garlic powder, as well as some Edwards & Son, not beef. You can use whatever vegan beef flavoring you have, some onion powder, and to give it that blood look, we're going to use some beetroot powder. As you can see, it is vegan, and I believe I got this one from Aldi's. Now that our marinade is done, we are just going to put these mushrooms right in the marinade. And sometimes I do it like I'm doing today, just tossing them around in the bowl and then letting them sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. But then sometimes I put them in a baggie, a freezer bag, and just, toss them around in there and let them sit, like I said, for 20 to 30 minutes. And then we put them right back into that same cast iron skillet. I'm just going to add in some more olive oil. And because we haven't seasoned them yet, other than what's in the marinade, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some pink Himalayan salt in the bottom of my pan. And then I'm just going to go ahead and transfer my mushrooms back to the cast iron skillet. Now look, tell me that don't look like a steak. That looks like a steak. That really looks like a steak. And, having the beet powder in there for that red flavor, pink flavor, I keep saying flavor, for color, really makes these mushrooms look like a steak. So we're just going to cook these on both sides until they have like a nice little char. And from there, we can go ahead and cook some veggies or whatever sides we want to cook. So on this particular day, I had some fresh zucchini. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the pan with some butter and some other seasonings as well. And I also did a baked potato too. Now, on this particular day when I made them with mashed potatoes and some roasted cabbage, which was oh so amazing. So for this, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and plate it up. And I will not forget y'all's shots of the inside. Just wait for it. But this is amazing. You could do like a gravy, or some sort of sauce to drizzle on top, or however you want to eat yours. I think I did a gravy on this particular day, I think. Or no. I saved the marinade and cooked that down in the pan. And then after it was cooked down, I used that as my au jus sauce for this. Doesn't that look amazing? It was so good. And I promise you, I'm going to give you guys a close-up. There we go. Doesn't that look like meat? Doesn't that look like meat? Full recipe is in the description box down below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.